This is your reminder that memory triggers emotions, emotion triggers thought, and thought creates behavior. And when you have old memories that are surfacing, the logical conclusion of that is we are consistently and constantly living in the past. So in order to become more present, we need to go and address all of those old memories. And that's exactly what this particular practice does. So welcome, my name is Salimah, yoga therapist, and I'm here with my good friend, Vanessa. She'll be demonstrating for you. And today's practice is all about releasing the past by adjusting both hemispheres of the brain and releasing subconscious memory. Because trauma isn't a conscious experience. Trauma is something that happens between the body and the brain. And that's what we're going to focus on today. So, in preparation for today's practice, come to an easy seated position. Use whatever props that you need to sit comfortably and to relax in this seated position. Take a few moments to focus on your breath, to watch the inhales and exhales. As you inhale, bringing in prana and fresh energy. And as you exhale, letting go of all that is stagnant and ready to be released. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's add some emphasis now, and that is through this breathing techniques. 3 sniffs and an exhale through the mouth. Goes like this. 3 sniffs. Exhale through the mouth. A few more rounds. Go ahead at your own pace. As you breathe now, imagine the exhalation releasing old stagnant energy, old stagnant memories. And on your inhale, bringing in freedom, expansiveness. One more round. Taking a moment now to feel that experience, notice what shifted in just that very short amount of time. And let's tune in together now. Let's use a mantra in the sacred language of Gurumukhi to tune ourselves and to the universe. And we do that by creating sound. Press your palms together at the center of your chest. Lift your elbows, straighten your spine. Concentrate in between the eyebrows and slightly above. And from here, we use a powerful inhale to center and to prepare. Inhale deeply through the nose. And exhale. Inhale, close the eyes, focus in between the eyebrows. Exhale. Inhale, and let's tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Last one. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale very deeply and exhale completely. Relax your hands down. And call to mind a memory. On the scale of 1 to 10, think about that being at a number 3 or 4. Something that happened that maybe is still sitting with you. And notice the feelings that come up as a result of that experience. And where does it land in the body? What sensations come up for you? Where do they come up for you? Your throat, your stomach, lower down? Is there a movement along with that sensation? Just take that in. And what feeling do you associate with that sensation? Whatever first comes to mind is exactly where you want to stay. And then third of all, think about, what does that feeling lead you to do? How does it ask you to act? Does it make you want to cancel plans, or to start scrolling, or to start running, escaping? Does it require you to do some people pleasing? All of that is totally normal and part of the human experience, whatever your response is. We're just going to pause for a minute here and think about, what words might you need in order to encourage a shift or change in that dynamic? In other words, if your best friend or a cherished loved one or your pet could say some things to you right now to help you move through those feelings, what could those words be? And can you take this moment to say them to yourself? It's okay. It's temporary. You'll be fine. Everybody feels this. It won't last. Whatever those words are, just whisper them to yourself right now. And that whatever you discover and uncover in the next set of movements, let it be for your learning and your best interest. Good. Take a moment now and shake out your hands. Give a little shake, shaking up the pattern of that thought and letting it go, letting it be behind you. From here, we'll start some movements and bringing your hands onto your shins, beginning with spinal flex. So hands are on the shins, and as you come forward, open your chest, open your heart, open your chin up to the sky, and as you exhale, round the spine, look towards your knees. Inhaling as you open and exhaling as you round. Good, and continue. Inhale, open the heart, open the lungs, open the throat, and as you exhale, round everything. Good, look downwards. So you can think about this as expansion and contraction, and that's life really, isn't it? We have moments where we feel boldly moving into a new direction, and in the very next moment can feel like we're stepping backwards, and all of that is part of the ebb and flow of life. So use this movement to remind yourself it's all working out perfectly. Inhale very deeply, come to center. And exhale. From here, bring the bottoms of your feet together for butterfly. Grab onto your toes and start to lift your knees up and down. Spine is straight, shoulders are relaxed. Soften your face. And turn your awareness inward. and play around with that. Maybe you go a little faster, a little slower, finding your way through that movement. Good, last few seconds. Inhale very deeply, bring the knees all the way up. Good, and exhale, soften. And then with your elbows, press down on your inner thighs. And then sit here for just a moment, pressing down, lowering your chest towards the ground as best you can, relaxing, creating an open space in your body, a window of tolerance, if you will, for moving through these feelings and experiences. And then gently bring yourself to a tall, straight spine. Come back to cross-legged. And from here, we'll do shoulder shrugs. So hands are on the knees. Inhale, bring the shoulders all the way up and start to roll your shoulders up and back and down, moving in one direction as you go. Good. Inhaling up and back and down. And then in a few seconds, we're going to switch sides or switch directions. Excellent. On your next inhale, bring the shoulders up and then change the movement. So rolling forward instead of backwards, for example. And for the next few seconds now, just shake your shoulders all around. Create some random movements. Notice where you might be holding or a little bit stiff, and give that a little rattle around so that you can feel more relaxed. We hold anger around the shoulders. We hold sadness around the heart and the chest, and fear at the navel center. And so here you're doing a little bit of work to release those feelings through your movement. Excellent. Inhale very deeply and relax. Bring your hands onto your shoulders for spinal twist. 4 fingers in front, thumbs to the back. Inhale as you twist to the left and exhale as you twist to the right. Last 2, and last 1. Coming to center, hold still, hold steady. And exhale, relax all the way down. Relax your hands down and just notice how you feel in these first few opening moments of the practice. And now we begin our kriya. Kriya is a set of movements designed to bring about a specific benefit. And in this one, we're going to be adjusting both hemispheres of the brain and clearing out those subconscious memories. And so all the movements here are really interesting. Some are done lying on the ground, some unique kind of experiences here. So get ready for, expect the unexpected, I should say. So coming on from your seated position, coming onto your your knees and onto your hands in a tabletop position. Excellent. So here, a little modification from cat and cow. So we're holding steady in this tabletop position, and from here we're going to use alternate arms and legs to create the movement. And let's start with the legs. So from here, keep the right knee on the ground and lift your heel towards your buttock. Good. And at the same time, lift your left arm up as if you were creating a stop sign. Great. And then lower those down and then pick up the opposite side. So opposite arm and opposite leg. And continue now. So this is the movement creating a little bit of coordination between right and left hemispheres of the brain by moving left and right hemispheres of the body. So maybe you knew this, maybe you didn't, but your right hemisphere of the brain controls the left part of your body, the left side of your body. So you're wired oppositely from your brain. Continue now to add a rhythm here, because part of clearing the brain is to add rhythm. Let's add a mantra, and the mantra is sa as you lift, ta as you release, and then na as you lift, na as you release. So sa, ta, na, ma. Good. Sa, ta, na, ma. So you do that at your own pace. You're the body that's moving. So find a rhythm, use the mantra to keep a rhythm. Last few rounds. Keeping the mantra flowing, sa, ta, na, ma, in time with your movements. Good. Last one. And on your last release, come back to stillness. Just take a moment here. And now we transition onto the back. So here, swinging your legs around and come all the way down onto your mat, flat on your back. Bring your right leg to your chest, bend your knee and bring your leg to your chest, grabbing your knee with your hands. This is your starting position. Now inhale, bring the knee to your chest, and as you exhale, release and switch legs. So do the same thing on the opposite side and continue. Again, you can bring a mantra, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Go at a pace that feels good for you. Use that rhythm and that mantra to help to coordinate what's happening in the brain. Last one on each side. Nice work. Relax both legs down, take a moment, reset yourself, rearrange your body on the mat. We're going to be staying here for one more set of movements and then coming up to a seated position. So from here, we're moving into a crisscross legs. So bring both knees to the chest. This makes it a little bit easier. And slide your hands underneath your buttocks. This gives you a little bit of extra leverage, a little bit of extra support. And then extend your legs up as high as you can towards the ceiling. Now, if they stay straight, great. If they start to droop a little bit, no big deal. What's important here is the movement. And what you're going to do now is open the legs wide and then crisscross. So crossing in front, right leg in front, and then right leg behind. And just doing that crisscross movement, steady, use a breath. You can again bring the mantra in, sa ta nama, sa ta nama. The mantra meaning universe, life, death, rebirth. We're digging up all of those old memories and starting to release them. And that doesn't mean you can never remember that particular event or those circumstances in your life. What it means is we take the edge off a little bit so that you can go back and look without feeling afraid or turning away. You can actually go back there and have an accurate account from your perspective on what all of that meant and how you could relate to it differently. Continue the movement. We're here for a little bit of time, so pace yourself accordingly. Keep the mantra moving in your mind. And you may find that your mind is pulling up old memories, almost like weeding a garden, and that's exactly okay. And just like a garden, we are pulling weeds in order to give the plants that we actually do want to have grow, the flowers to bloom, for the roots to grow strong, and the fruit to grow vibrantly. And we need a little room for that. We need good soil for that, and we need space for that. One more minute right here. Last two, and last one. Inhale very deeply, bring your legs up. Hug your knees to your chest, give yourself a little hug. You did it, you made it, well done. That was a good activation. And then bring your feet down to the mat. Turn to your side and then come all the way up with your legs extended. We're going to hold a posture for a little bit of time here. So from here, with your hands on your thighs, gently lean back 60 degrees. So if 90 is straight up and down, we want to create a 30-degree angle in the spine. And this starts to pressurize the organs, the digestive organs. And this is another place where memories reside, where the body tissue itself holds on to different experiences. We're not here for very long, so breathe deeply, do your best. If you need to use your hands to support you down by the sides, totally fine, go ahead and do that. But really concentrate now on your abdominal muscles and the navel center. The navel center is where many different meridian points meet and intersect. These are energy points. And here, giving them a chance to, first of all, contract and then relax helps to dissipate that energy also. Last few seconds. Nice work. Bring yourself back to a straight spine. Stay here for a moment. Close your eyes. Breathe, relax. And then from here, softly, gently come all the way back down onto your back. Palms are facing open. And here we can do one of two things. You can start to call out the names of people whose memories are surfacing. You can call out their names, or you can use a mantra. The mantra that I chose for today is salimah. So we're going to go loud on this for just about a minute. So you can use names if you prefer, people's names, or you can use the mantra with me. So let's begin now. Salimah, 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 salimah. Universe, life, death, rebirth. Universe, life, death, rebirth. Universe, life, death, rebirth. Salimah, 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 salimah. Inhale. Hold, squeeze, tense the body, tense, 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 hold, hold, hold. Through the mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale very deeply. Squeeze, tense, hold, squeeze, tense, hold. Exhale, let it go. One more time, inhale. Squeeze, tense, hold, squeeze, tense, hold. Let it go. And now, for the next 30 seconds, we laugh. And freeze. Nice. This is something I love about Kundalini Yoga. Expect the unexpected. And what a healing remedy laughter is, that's for sure. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful work. Moving here now back into a seated position, we have one final mantra to work through. So rolling over to your side and then coming up into a seated position, preparing for this final part of the kriya. There is a tradition embedded in Kundalini Yoga called Leia Yoga, and it is the art of consciousness. And the way that we get to Leia Yoga is by contraction and also mantra. And so the mantra here in this practice is Ek Onkara Satanama Siriwa Hey Guru. So as you chant Ek, pull the belly button towards the spine. And then release. And then when you hear the sound Kara, Nama, Wa, pull in on the heart space. So I'll give you those instructions as we go. That's the first walkthrough just to get an understanding. First you start at the navel center and then you come up a little bit higher around the heart space. I'll keep the mantra going and then I'll give you a visual clue here on pulling in the navel so as not to interrupt the mantra. When I put my hand up, that's when you want to squeeze and then continue on. chant with me as soon as you pick up the mantra, or you can listen, whichever one feels best for you. Okay, so sitting up tall and straight, your hands are in Gyan Mudra, first finger and thumb to touch, and relaxing that mudra down onto your knees. So here we go. First part is ek, and you squeeze in on the navel. So ek, good, and release. Onkar, kara, then squeeze. Satanama, anma, squeeze. Siriwa, squeeze, and Hey Guru, release. So let's do that together now. We begin. Ek Onkara Satanama Siriwa Hey Guru. 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 Last round. Ek Onkara Satanama Siriwa Hey Guru. Close your eyes. Bring your arms all the way up and give them a good shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake vigorously. Shake, shake, shake. Beautiful. Relax your hands all the way down. The kriya is now complete. This is the kind of work that we do in Harmony Within. It's my group mentoring program. We use Kundalini Yoga to regulate the nervous system, to clear out trauma, to heal from anxiety, from depression, from people-pleasing, from hyper-independence, all the things that keep us isolated in our lives. And we do that in community. And community is really, truly the teacher. If you're looking for more information, you can find that in the links in my bio. We're moving on to the final meditation for this practice. So as you adjust yourself, come to a tall, straight spine. And from here, keeping your eyes just a little bit open, bring all of the finger points together. So the pinky fingers, ring fingers, middle, index, and thumb tips, everything is touching, creating a triangle shape. And this is floating right here, just about the side, at the level of your heart space. Close your eyes here. And inhale very slowly. Inhale for a count of 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for a count of 5. This meditation is really helpful in dealing with stressful relationships, family stuff. It can address phobias, fears, neuroses, and can remove unsettling thoughts. So we've already completed a set of movements that do similar work, and now we're using focus on the mind, the mudra, and the breath to complete the process. Think about your hands as creating a temple for infinity. And you can funnel anything that you want to clear into the center of your hands and offer them to infinity. Focusing on the breath, inhaling for 5, holding for 5, and exhaling for 5. Shoulders are relaxed, elbows are relaxed, legs are relaxed. Almost there. Inhale very deeply. Pressing your palms together, exhale completely. Stay here for just a few moments. Let the energy ripple through you. The final few moments together in this space. All of us connected through time. Completing the practice now, press your palms together, pressing in and lifting the elbows just a little bit. Here we close with the mantra in the sacred language of Gurmukhi, long Sat, short Nam, chanted 3 times. Inhale very deeply. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Bowing your head in reverence to your practice, to these ancient teachings, grounding yourself, bringing your forehead down to the ground, taking a moment of humbleness that we have these amazing teachings that can keep us moving forward in our lives. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Salimah, yoga therapist. Vanessa, on behalf of Vanessa and everyone here at YogaVision, lots of love to you. Thank you for being here. If you're looking for more resources, please check out the link in my bio. Harmony Within is a great way to work communally, to move through these things. You never have to be alone. And there's much more on offer than just these videos. So please do check that out. If you found this helpful, like, subscribe, do the thing, drop a comment below, tell me where in the world you're tuning in from, and share this with a friend. Somebody in your life needs this as much as you do. Until next time, Sat Nam.